Geek Out! Hey, and welcome to another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
And we are continuing our little Halloween horror month with Josh's pick, Jason X. Josh, would you like to introduce this film?
I've always been a huge fan of the Friday the 13th film series, mainly because it's less on the gore, more on the suspense. As say, maybe your Friday the 13th? Or,
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street, yes.
No.
I would disagree on your less on the gore.
Yeah. Well, it's...
But I agree that the suspense is there because they have the
Right, well, I put it more as, like, I could watch Nightmare on Elm Street and, like, feel sick to my stomach. I could watch a Friday the 13th and maybe laugh a little more at the killings.
I think I can see what you're saying with, like, the idea, like, the just, like, the ridiculous nature, the kind of, like, creepy, like, dream stuff that, Freddy comes up with. I can see how that would be like maybe more creepy, whereas like Jason being more grounded in quote unquote reality,
right?
It's not as creepy.
Yeah.
Well, this is just absurdism. It's not necessarily. It's still technically grounded in reality. It's just absurdist.
They just kind of. I mean, again, since like Jason Lives, they were just like, fuck it. It's
he's magical.
Yeah, it just get progressively weirder.
Yeah, the first couple were like almost as grounded as like the Halloween series was for the first couple movies.
Yeah, before they started to
the cult and stuff.
Yeah, the idea that he's like this Celtic demon thing, or at least he's the product of the Samhain Celtic stuff. But yeah, this is where it starts to go a little. I mean, this is the last solo Jason film before the reboot.
And I will agree that until the reboot and excluding Freddy vs. Jason, this is my favorite Friday the 13th movie just because of how ridiculous it is.
Yeah, I do love some of the absurdity, especially like with the liquid nitrogen kill.
Sure, of course, yeah.
Yes.
Jake, do you have anything to say about Jason Voorhees?
It's fine. I mean, yeah, it's ridiculous.
It was,
Yeah.
Anyway, without much further ado, Chris, get us set up.
Yeah, so we have ready to go the DVD version of this movie. You should be fine watching it with whatever medium you have, because there's no special editions or anything like that. As per usual, we have the movie set up and ready to go, paused at all zeros on the counter. So go ahead and make sure that you have that ready to go, and I will give you a countdown and tell you to hit play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Josh, can you do me a favor and give little two toots on that chain on the fan above you? Because it's, I don't know about you guys, but it's starting to get a little warm for me.
Toot toot.
And I'm going to leave that in because we're real on this podcast. And I'm really excited that we have ceiling fans now.
It is a nice ceiling fan.
Yeah.
I think my favorite Friday the 13th movie, like Chris was saying, outside of the reboot, is the final chapter.
Is that the one with Corey Feldman?
Yes.
And Crispin Glover? Because they were both in the ssame one.
And here we take a nice little detour from Jason X and visit what looks like the opening of a Spawn film.
I believe, yeah. Well, because it is supposed to be hell. Because the one before this is Jason Goes to Hell. We actually see Kane Hodder as Freddy Krueger drag the mask. Ooh, Jackson. Sorry. I know Sam made the joke before, but
when you turn the S into an X, it turns into Jackson. New line. God. But this was a movie that was made because Freddy vs. Jason was still in development hell. So they're like, well, we need to do something to keep at least Jason relevant in the national zeitgeist. So they came up with Jason X, which is also the 10th entry. So the X is also a number, in addition to just being X. Look at your eye.
This almost has the same fanfare as like Batman Forever.
Bum, 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 bum. I can hear it a bit.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. And like that, yeah.
It's the like kind of the trill on the trumpets. Yeah. I guess that wasn't supposed to be hell. Oh, Kane Hodder is back. Sam, do you remember how many times Kane Hodder played Jason? Was it just these 2 times?
No,
because I feel like it's someone else in Freddyverse.
Well, it's definitely somebody different in Freddyverse because they took some. The production took some heat for it.
Mm-hmm.
He was Jason in 4 films, specifically this, New Blood, Takes Manhattan.
He does have my favorite
Goes to
moment.
Hell.
And Goes to Hell.
And Takes Manhattan.
Yeah.
And kicks the stereo.
Does that make him the single
Yes.
most? Okay.
Yeah. Because again, it's a new guy in Freddy vs. Jason. The guy that plays, Jason doesn't show up. Oh, I guess he technically shows up.
Yeah, there is a Jason character
Yeah.
in the first one.
But yeah, it's nowhere near like the same in the second one.
It's not the killer Jason.
Yeah. And then part 3D, I think it might be even somebody different from there.
Yeah, I feel like it was a different person until they got Kane Hodder. It was a different person each time. Ooh. You know it's in the future because it has that font.
Well, it doesn't start in the future, I don't think,
No.
right?
Well, it's futuristic because they...
No, that's right. They have the cryo shits.
Yeah. Look at all that hair.
Yeah.
Jason never has that much hair. Cryogenic suspension.
Most movies that have that like type of thing just suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, welcome to Jason X.
Total Recall is great, so...
The new one?
No.
The new one's a shite. It's a shit.
I haven't seen the new one.
It's shit.
But I have the old one on Laserdisc.
I do like the old one. Kane Hodder pondering his life decisions.
I shouldn't have even come back for this one.
Have I killed him?
He was open to coming back for Freddy vs. Jason.
I would love to see Kane Hodder again. He technically, arguably, he's the Jason that I grew up on.
The Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely. Takes Manhattan, right?
Yeah. Takes Manhattan, Jason Goes to Hell, and Jason X are like my that coupled with like Friday 3 are probably the 3 that I've seen the most, or the ones that I've seen the most. 3 just because it's in 3D and I have a fascination with the technology. They put the wimpiest guy on their payroll in charge of watching Jason.
Oh boy, we're in for a treat.
I like that they left the mask on him. That was really kind of them.
It's not Olivia Munn.
Yeah. Remember how I said, I feel like I've said this on the show multiple times, that there are no, truly good Friday the 13th movies?
Yeah.
There are no truly good Friday the 13th movies.
The remake?
It's better.
I feel like the remake is the one that made the most effort and got the most return, but yeah, the argument can be made that it's still not a good movie.
Yeah.
Well, it had a Winchester brother in it.
Yeah, it did.
So did My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Yeah.
Though I
own that one.
I would put My Bloody Valentine 3D over lots
Really?
of things.
I mean, it
Not
was
me.
good. It was
Well-
good. I enjoyed it.
When I say lots of things, I don't mean they're good things.
Would you put it over the remake of Friday the 13th?
Oof.
That's what I was going. Oh,
Yeah, because I feel like that's what you were
'Cause I-
implying by saying that.
I would not personally.
Maybe I would put Texas Chainsaw over it.
Which one? The remake?
3D.
The
3D.
I don't think I've seen Texas Chainsaw
the one
3D.
with Alexandra Daddario.
Yeah, and Scott Eastwood.
I would
Well,
not
it's got an
put
Eastwood
that.
in it.
Yeah, I mean it's fine, but I would not put that over the Friday the 13th.
Almost had that James Bond, sting on the orchestral song there. So far, much like Jason Goes to Hell, this has a very
He's like the guy from
Made
Stranger
for-
Things, but not Stranger
Yeah.
Things.
But so far, much like Jason Goes to Hell, this has a very made-for-TV movie feel to it. To the point where Jason Goes to Hell, I think, was even shot on tape, much like a lot of '90s TV. It has the same look as an old grainy copy of X-Files on VHS. This This looks better than that, at least, but it still has like a... I could see this being a sci-fi original movie so far.
Oh, 100%. Like, just them walking down the hallway, I was like, yes.
That shot was just like, oh, okay. Sharknado watches this and jerks off.
Yeah, I think the thing about, like, the Friday the 13th movies, are like, you can put... for not all of them. Some of them are just horrible. Like, you can't... like, you just don't even want to watch them. But this is an example of, like, you could put it on with your friends and have a good time watching it,
That's the idea. At least tonight.
Honestly, though, but the weird thing is, like, with the first one, I don't think you could do that with the first one.
No, I don't think you could.
And the funny thing about the first one is, the big twist is that, of course, the mom is the killer, but it's clearly a stuntman for, like, the entire movie. Like, it's a grown-ass man.
With, like, man hands.
Yeah.
And then it's a little old lady.
Yeah. And then 2's Sackhead, Bagman. And then 3,
and 3
he gets
half of it is Sackman, and
he
then he gets
the
the hockey mask.
Shit.
You know who's married to Lexa Dogue, the star of Jason X?
Who?
Michael Shanks. You know who Michael Shanks is?
I do not.
Hawkman.
Oh.
Hawkman!
In Smallville.
He's got
Yeah. Not Al Pacino?
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. He's
or Daniel Jackson in the Stargate television series.
Sure.
He did a great Daniel Jackson.
Wait,
sorry,
so-
Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real.
Why did she wait until then to, like, cock the gun?
Because this is a
Dramatic
film.
effect.
That's true. I mean, at least they showed, like, the empty shell going on, flying out.
It's just like it looks like Olivia Munn. I know it's not, but it's like
Yeah.
got an Olivia Munn thing going on. You know what I'm saying?
As the How Did This Get Made guys would say, she's Bobo Olivia Munn. That's their name for, like, poor man's. Oh, woof. they CGI the turning crank instead of just having someone on the other side of the door turning it. What a waste of money.
The whole opening with like the special effects was not needed.
I don't know what you're talking about. This movie has been firing on all cylinders ever since the credit sequence.
Including the credit sequence.
Yeah. Especially the credits. You know what? It looked better than Spawn. I'll give it that. If you can look better than the Spawn DVD Blu-ray that I have, then you're good. If you can look better than the Laserdisc I have, because it looks just about as bad. It's the future because there's cobwebs, but it's that same staircase, and they all have trench coats and
They all look like fucking Star-Lord.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
they all look like they're fucking Batman's henchmen in the apocalypse future scenes in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
Dawn of Justice. But yeah, no, Star-Lord, definitely. They look like they're in the movie Brazil, which I'm this close to buying on Laserdisc, because the Laserdisc kicks ass. Ken got it. We should just be these guys for Halloween.
It is
Except
weird
have
how
better
like
masks.
Star-Lord they look like.
Everyone would just call us Star-Lord.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh. Oh my god, is that the kid from Step Up? Oof. It was the future, guys. 2010. You think that's just Kane Hodder standing really still? Or is it a dummy?
I don't care. I was trying to think about it. if this movie's trying to save money, which it clearly isn't, because it's spending it on pointless shit, it's probably not real. The fuck?
This is like 300 years in the future.
Yeah, like they wouldn't know what hockey is.
Yeah, but it's a future I don't want to live in because he outlawed hockey.
This is like that one guy is like the God, I'm pretty sure that's Moose from Step Up. And it just makes me laugh more because he's an idiot.
And the crowd goes wild. She's so pretty. Who is this? She looks like Olivia Munn. Just bring me flashbacks to fucking Star Trek. But we don't know what hockey is?
Well, so what I was saying, like, these guys are like the Demolition Man future, and then like the guy that knew what hockey was is like the fuck, what's her name? Sorry, I'm distracted.
You can totally. It's fine. Distract us.
Well, no. I was saying I am distracted. That's why I'm not talking.
Looks kind of like Ezra Miller, but not.
Yeah,
because it's not. Oh wow! Now we're in a fucking music video land.
With arms wide open.
it's 2001. What a dumb looking. Hey, that's How the hell is that? I know that guy.
And he knows you.
No.
Fucking Jason X.
God.
This is like in the 90s, like those like shitty FMV sequences in Sega CD games.
Yeah, or the Wing Commander games.
And I think that dude, not that dude, rubbing his eyes. Well,
The other one
that was talking to him. Pretty sure that's the dude that fucking Leonidas kicks down the hole in 300.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think you're right, yeah.
Yeah. This is madness.
Madness.
I hated that so much. Scoot. That's right.
At least he's honest. I feel like 2/3 of the entire film's budget went to that one scene.
Probably. So, the pilot, his name is Boyd Banks, and he was in Dawn of the Dead as Tucker. And I'm trying to find something else that he was in because I'm like, there's something else that I know him for, but he's like, he was one of the. He was like the redneck in Dawn of the Dead. 4.55 centuries. Ooh. It's like an episode of like Lex.
Or Space Cases.
Oh my god, Space Cases.
Just they happen to find like Jason Voorhees and bang.
Mm-hmm.
But no, yeah, Lex is a good call, as is like not good Farscape.
Yeah. So Farscape? Oh! Never watched Farscape.
It's hard.
To update, no, that guy was not Moose on Step Up. But he looks like the kid. I guess Moose would probably be far younger, or not far younger, but a bit younger than this guy. What?
Science.
But that section of his arm was fine. Here you go, Jake.
Pretty sure I've seen like porns with higher production value.
At least better directing.
Yeah, and the lighting, of course, impeccable.
But you know what? They're all like just as horny as characters in a porn.
Oh, I mean, they're about to bang.
Constantly, except her.
Yeah, she's the one that gets like frozen, if I remember correctly. Let it go.
Ooh.
I ask myself that question all the time.
There's like no sense of professionalism on this. Is that like Bobo Charlize Theron?
It's not often you get yelled at by your boss to go fuck and then come back after you're done.
I think I've seen porn that has better CGI than that. You squished it.
All right, now pretend you've been asleep for 4.55 millennia and action.
Cut, print.
wonder how she feels about having the chainmail blanket. Good thing the English language hasn't evolved too much that they can't have conversations. Good thing they still speak English.
Mm.
In the year 2455, if man has managed to survive, he may find Jason Voorhees killing them all. Good job.
That's how I wake up every morning. My alarm goes off and I just go, "You bastard." Sounds like Nick Nolte.
A box of goddamn DVDs. For God's sake, stop the ship.
I wish Nick Nolte just overdubbed everything.
By the power of Grayskull.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Voorhees. Give me the news. I got a
Bad case of loving you.
Is everyone just banging on this ship? Just bang.
Yes.
I need to find a spaceship like this.
Yeah, you'd be dead.
No, I'd be the virgin that survives. Joke's on you.
Salty.
Like Thanksgiving Day dinner.
Oh my God, it's Patrick Waugh. Oh, no. Whatever.
Well, I mean, you've mutilated his face.
Yeah, whatever it is. Hockey. This is the most disturbing scene in the film.
was saying about porn?
Remember when Sam said there were no good Friday the 13th movies? There aren't.
I mean, this has to come close, right?
This is okay. Here's the crazy thing. This is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
Gets.
Yeah.
The movie with Jack Nicholson?
Where he wins the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor.
If that's the award he won for being in As Good as It Gets.
Sure as shit wasn't for About Schmidt.
Oh, fuck you, Samuel. I happen to love all the Jason films.
Speaking of Adam Sandler, anyone see That's My Boy?
No.
I heard it was
Spine?
Toscane.
Toscane. What the? That's the dumbest shit.
Ooh. Without nipples.
I like the fact when they fell off, they were like porcelain. Oh, you did.
Everyone's fucking. That means Jason's about to wake up.
Here's the thing. That means everybody's fucking in a UFO.
Yeah.
I mean, it is identified, though. But I like where your head's at, Sam.
Yeah. Arguably the most famous or infamous kill in Jason history.
Mm. Yeah, no matter what your opinion is on this movie,
Although
everyone loves the cryo face smash.
I like
liquid
the
nitrogen face smash.
I like the sleeping bag, the virtual reality.
Yeah.
Brings that back. Free.
If I remember correctly, and I might be mixing this up with another movie, we'll know within an hour. There's a really cool corkscrew death too.
I remember the holodeck.
Well, no, like I said, might be a different movie. Could be Hellraiser in space, which is also known as Hellraiser Bloodlines, number 4. But if I remember correctly, Jason throws some dude off a railing, and he lands on a drill bit and just starts spinning down the screw. Or it could be a completely different movie altogether. Who knows?
You flew too close to the sun.
Is that a young Kevin Hart? I like that he's basically trying to take her shirt off while doing this. Bam! She did.
Josh, remember how you said that the Friday the 13th movies aren't as gory?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Frozen.
Oh, better!
This one kind of looks like a machete.
Yeah, it serves my purposes.
I wish he was not Uber Jason at all in this film. I wish it was just this Jason the whole movie.
I kind of do too.
Because, like, I like how just brutal he is.
And my dick.
One of my favorite kills is in the remake where he kills the guy with the bow and arrow, which means that he knows he's like an expert archer.
Well, he did
Go to
spend his
camp.
entire life at Camp Crystal.
Yeah, and then he stabs that girl in the head under the dock, and they pick her up so you see her boobs.
He uses, is it a crossbow in part 3?
Oh, no, he just uses I think normal bow and arrow. That's right.
Well, no, and what I'm saying is the remake is not the first time he uses an arrow projectile.
It's the first time you see him in the mask. He comes out wearing the hockey mask, and the one goes like, "What?" And he fires the arrow, and it's like on the rope, for 3D. It is based off of a Red Wings hockey mask.
Because they're killers.
Yeah, when it comes to winning.
Swear.
Which is the one where they piss on him? They dig him up and they piss on him. It has the James Bond opening.
That's New Blood?
Is it New Blood or Jason Lives?
Oh, Jason Lives. New Blood's the one with the psychic. I think. The one where I think it's the one right after Jason Lives.
I would love to have like a novel, all from the perspective of Jason Voorhees, so just inner monologues. Just like he's like a genius,
like an idiot savant kind of thing.
Yeah, he's Tommy. Okay.
I'm sure the concept has been explored. At least like a story from the killer's perspective, I'm sure has been around. The director let us improvise a lot of our lines. It was really cool. What wit?
What human females?
Well timed. So was I, if you remember.
Eject him into the sun, if it's still around.
Show me, show me, show me. But we were just boning. Well, there's your money shot. Heyo. So Zach, friend of the show, Zach, just sent me this image and says that I should cosplay him.
Oh, the Ox King.
For those of you that can't see, which is everyone listening, it is a picture of the Ox King from Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z.
All the Dragon Balls.
Ah.
Dragon Ball. I miss Krillin.
Goku. I have a bowling ball for a head.
Yeah. Oh, I don't have a nose. That guy's in a lot of things. This is like if Alien was directed by an idiot.
So,
Or, excuse me, Aliens. Holy shit.
Stone Cold Steve Austin?
Yeah. I just fucking killed that thing. There's nothing about that.
John 316.
Yeah.
Oof. Okay, Stella. Good, I get to kill you again. Huh.
Well, that was a little easy.
Wait and sedate.
Jason Sudeikis.
Jason, sedate this.
Yes.
So we're about to see a sequence that's somehow like worse than the movie Doom.
Yep.
We should have picked Doom. At least we get Carl Urban with Doom.
And The Rock.
And The Rock. And that awesome first-person scene at the end. By which I mean the okay first-person scene at the end.
Sam's headphones were so disgusted they just jumped off his head. You need a sugar high to get to your sugar.
Dallas, like Alien.
Oh, wow.
Original, this film is not.
I hate to break it to you.
Yeah. I mean, it is the 10th film in the series.
First one in space, though.
Yeah, just like Moonraker. No. The first James Bond movie in space was You Only Live Twice, though James Bond himself doesn't go into space until Moonraker.
Mm-hmm.
I will say Hellraiser in space is one of my favorite. I hope the mics picked up that farting noise that you just made in reaction to that joke.
That was the best I can muster after that dialogue. You screw like a girl, you wish. Screw you, you wish. I'm gonna screw. Let's screw, girls, screw. Fart on your face, movie. If you had a face, I'd fart on it.
Yes.
Just overdub this whole movie with just fart noises. And then whenever he kills somebody, this would be hilarious. Be farting and then him chopping people up.
But my terrariums.
This is where he turns into poison ivy. What's like Uma Thurman doing lately? Has she done anything recently? Or is she just like, nah?
She was in that television event, The Slap.
Was she?
Television event indeed.
Let us find out. Let's see. Uma Thurman. Okay, I did not know she was married to Gary Oldman.
Ooh.
Before Ethan Hawke. I also didn't know she was nominated for an Academy Award for Pulp Fiction. Oh, she was in an episode of American Dad. I enjoy that show.
This is the part of the commentary where we just go through people's IMDb profiles.
She was in Burnt. I saw Burnt.
It's usually one of my favorite sections of the commentary.
Yeah. Let's see here. Her newest film is called The Brits Are Coming. It's got Maggie Q, Alice Eve, Sofia Vergara, Tim Roth, Parker Posey, and Stephen Fry.
I think I've heard of it.
Pretty solid cast. James Oakley is the director. Let's discuss James Oakley. 3 films. The Devil You Know, Screen Test, and The Brits Are Coming.
Well, that guy got knocked off a rail and onto something pointy. Oh,
that's
There
it.
it
That's
is.
the one I was talking about. Yeah.
well done, Chris.
She was in The Slap. That's right. She was in the film Les Mis, but like not the musical, of course, like the one based off the book.
With Jean... fuck.
Liam
No.
Neeson, Jeffrey Rush.
They were in the not musical?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I just
I
remember
was
there's a
thinking
scene.
of, what's his name? Cyrano de Bergerac.
Yeah, I just remember there's a scene where Jeffrey Rush gets his head, like Liam Neeson goes up to Jeffrey Rush and just smashes his head into a wall like twice. And it was pretty metal. I watched it in school. I was like, yay, yay, yay.
Yay.
Yay, yay. She's in Robin Hood, not the...
Prince of Thieves.
No. Or the Kevin Costner.
Prince of Thieves?
No.
Do they?
A week from today, at the time we're recording this, is the premiere of Supergirl Season 2.
So like 2 weeks ago from when this was posted. These guys look like they're at a laser tag arena. Gecko the dolphin?
It's Echo.
Look at the shiny. Kane Hodder's just looking around like, Why? Why? That guy is like really trying to be, what's his name? The Candyman?
Best scream ever.
We're halfway done, guys. Maybe a little more than half.
Yeah, this should be over before 1 o'clock.
A little bit more than half. Tony Todd is the Candyman. The guy that dude is trying to do his best impression of Tony Todd.
Let's go around the room and say what we're really thinking about. I'll start. I'm just thinking about the next time I can listen to Quadrophenia. Chris, what are you thinking about right now?
The checking out my new Prisoner laser discs.
Sweet. Sam, what are you thinking about?
Pooping.
I'm gonna sleep so fucking good.
Sleep so hard.
What about you, Tom?
Trials of Osiris and Destiny.
Oh, Destiny. Also known as Destiny.
Enhance your comm, John Spartan.
Oh. Hee hee. Ho ho. Isn't the guy who plays Luke Cage, wasn't he in one of those like Halo movies?
Yes.
Just wondering.
Nightfall.
Interesting. Hey, it's Jake the Snake Roberts.
Before DDP. Okay.
Oh, yeah. We're glad he's better.
Yeah.
That is a depressing documentary. The Resurrection of Jake the Snake Roberts.
Highest
Back into
rated,
your ass with the resurrection.
highest rated documentary on Netflix.
Is it?
That's what Jericho keeps saying.
Oh, my. What's that one Wu-Tang song? Is it Wu-Tang when he's like, you got shitted on?
Yeah. You just got shitted on.
You just got shitted on. Wouldn't it just be, you just got shit on?
I mean,
That's shitted.
There's a lot of things that
Shitted.
Yeah,
He
you
said
just got shitted on.
Shitted.
One of my favorite Wu-Tang things is when he's just like, his ultimate threat is, I'm going to sew your asshole closed. Not sew your asshole shut. I'm going to sew your asshole closed and keep feeding you and feeding you and feeding you. Listen to more Wu-Tang, kids. I look forward to talking to Jason Latour about our mutual love of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Hey, man, they ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah. Gotta diversify your bonds.
You just got shitted on.
Well, there goes the entire space station.
Isn't that the movie with George Clooney? Or is that Solaris? Yeah.
Directed by Steven Soderbergh. George Clooney, Natasha McCone.
I've had my hand on the microphone like I'm about to drop some knowledge, and I haven't said anything for like 5 minutes. Sorry.
He's talking to us.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll go back to bed, you big bitch. You just got shit on.
You just got shit done.
Let's see if I can find the whole fucking line.
I'm going to start typing in lyrics of songs and just repeating them on this. Let's see, which
The name of the Wu-Tang Clan song, by the way, as I look it up, is Dog Shit, I believe. Wu-Tang Clan, Dog Shit. Maybe my phone isn't connected to the fucking internet. There it is. I went coconuts, dipped my Dunkin' between your donut. Where's the shit it on sign? Here comes Rover sniffing at your ass, but pardon me, bitch, as I shit on your grass. That means, ho, you been shitted on. I'm not the first dog that shitted on your lawn.
Shitted?
Look up, yeah, if you get the chance, kids, listen to and look up the lyrics to Dog Shit by Wu-Tang Clan.
Would you like college credit? Would you like to squeeze my nipples while I wear a teddy?
Excuse me, Professor. This is mine.
Didn't even get an on-screen death.
How do we get off this movie?
Other sci-fi terms?
It's Star Trek. I can't escape Star Trek. Guy's got like a Sub-Zero outfit on. Oh, no. No.
If you're going to react like that every time you see a dead body, you're going to not make it through this movie.
Oh, fuck you. You don't know hockey or a bike?
What good are you?
Bullshit.
It's not Matthew Perry. One of my favorite Scrubs things of all time is Oh shit! I'm gonna forget the name now. I'm gonna be like an idiot on this. It's with Matthew Perry. Where what's his character's name on the episode of Scrubs? He's got an old man name. You know the episode I'm talking about? And he goes, so and so. That's an old man name. And so he says his name. It's gonna come to me in a second. I just keep talking. Shit. I don't know. Just watch this movie for a second.
Murray,
yeah. And he's like, Murray's not an old name. And he goes, so he walks up to like the hallway and he goes, Murray. And like 6 old men have pop out of their rooms and go, what? And he goes, the youngest Murray. And they all go back in. Anyone who's under, who's over 60, go back to your room. They all go back in except one guy who's clearly old as shit. And he goes, how old are you? And he goes, I'm 68. And he goes, I'm 34. And he goes like, Rah! And he makes a noise. He goes, damn it.
we should bang first.
Stunts. Yeah, Ben, shut that down.
Carry my numbers in a big ass sack. Or is it carry my condoms in a big ass sack? I forget what the... It's another favorite rap lyric of mine, which apparently is not favorite enough because I don't know which of the two it is. Oh man, look at all that, like, not human anymore.
Look at all that not gore.
Still tame in comparison.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bloodiest thing that happens in the original Nightmare is what? Geyser or what's the most graphic thing that happens? in the
The blood geyser.
Yeah, which is just a blood geyser.
Yeah.
And then what's the tamest thing in the first Nightmare on Elm Street?
The rest of the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably the guy that just gets hanged by bed sheets.
Yeah. No one gets their face slammed in after it's been frozen.
Just been shut it on.
I'm gonna find.
I think for me the goriest thing that happens in the Nightmare films, I think it's Dream Master where the chick eats herself.
Yeah.
For me, it was always the puppet with the veins.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not a
Very
big
visceral,
fan of that shit.
yeah.
As much as I love,
And it's
as long as I love Dream Warriors, that
for me, it's the feet, like the veins coming out of the top of the feet. For some reason, that's worse than just the arms. Also, the tongue phone is nasty.
that's hot.
Mm-hmm.
Hot
Hotlanta.
Hot in Cleveland.
Hotlanta.
Hot in Cleveland, which features the actress who played Daphne on Frasier,
Jane Leaves.
and she is still a fox.
Daphne Moon.
I wonder if any of these actors have done anything since this.
300.
Yeah, okay.
Anything other than falling in a giant hole.
Rachel! Rachel!
Yeah, that's
Rachel. I mean, in Jason Goes to Hell, a guy eats a heart. It's kind of gory. Acting! Quinceanera? Or however you pronounce that celebration?
Quinceanera.
Yeah. You knew what I meant. Ooh, Kane Hodder was in 7. As stunts.
Was he? Did he play 7? You did.
Dude, he has 130 acting credits.
Yeah, it's probably all those stunts.
Stunts don't count as acting credits on
Oh, they don't?
IMDb. No, it's a different section.
Oh, shit.
He has 103 stunts credits. He's in a movie that's coming out in 2018 called Witchula. Badass sex robot from The Matrix. Upload? You mean upgrade?
It's like Resident Evil before Resident Evil,
Yeah.
but not as good.
This scene right here is the worst Resident Evil movie.
Yeah.
We would know.
I mean, you're welcome to restart your solo series when the new movie and the new animated movie comes out.
You say that like I'm not already planning on it.
I mean, Jake and I did another episode of Guys Like Us Don't Die on Toilets when the Lethal Weapon TV show started.
Dude.
Did she say giddy up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
What the?
That sound effect, though.
She just blinked both her eyes at the same time, which is just closing them.
Why didn't she start with those exploding bullets?
Better question is why didn't she start with that?
Oh, Jake, this is where you start to check out of the movie.
Yes, this is it. Owie. Damn. This is very gross.
Good, you gave him his machete back.
That's what he always wanted.
Oh. What's her name? The Lexa Doig. She was in a couple episodes of Smallville.
Oh.
As Dr. Christina Lamel.
Cool.
Sorry.
Swap.
Not sure if that was able to ring any bells for you. Also,
No.
a couple episodes of Eureka. Dr. Ann Young. With a pop-o-matic bubble.
He's lying there. He's like, I am perfect.
Look how jacked I am.
Look at this physique. Ah, the 300 guy was also in Avatar and The Incredible Hulk. Oh, and that's cute. It says his height is 6'3.5". I think it's cute when people actually count half inches as adults. Yep, no gore.
Nope.
Glad this transition has taken like 10 minutes. We really need that filler, guys.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Now he's got the red eye. She did. Really?
It's the this should be the fucking thing of the
The tagline?
yeah.
Hey, asshole.
It even looks like the set from Space Cases. It even looks like the ship from Space Cases.
Yeah.
It's fucking Space Cases.
If only it had Julia Stiles like Space Cases. Have you learned nothing? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Well, she's gone. Now it's like the ending of Alien Resurrection.
Yeah.
Oof. And touch faith? Another off-screen death. That probably would have been the coolest one, too. What? Hey, that looks just like the suit from Firefly.
I get a feeling a lot from this movie went on clearance immediately after it was done.
There's probably a lot of it was bought on clearance, too. Oh, here's where Jake checks back in. I posted that we're watching this on Facebook, and this is what one of my friends sent me. Just a gif of what Jason's about to do. Good thing that they can make a holodeck anywhere. They don't actually need to be on the holodeck.
It's the best.
Give him more campers.
Oh, God. Yay.
I like how on land, pretty normal. You know, they don't have all the futuristic clothing and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least this part of the Earth isn't dead.
Yeah. Hey guys, it's been a year since I watched The Babadook.
Huh. This doesn't deserve one of those in order of appearance cast lists.
But Kane Hodder.
It's got a Cronenberg.
Mm.
And there's your new metal, kind of. Well, shit. It's Jason X. What'd you guys think?
It's the same that I saw last time.
Still a hoot to watch.
Yeah, still one of my favorite Jasons.
I think I polished the inside of my eyelids.
Yep.
Yeah, how was? Did you have a good sleep?
I did. Yeah. So, we got one more Halloween horror commentary. It's not too horrific at all. In fact, it's in tribute to a favorite comedic actor of ours. And, well, I guess you guys will see it next week. This has been another Geek Out commentary. I'm Sam.
I'm Chris.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
Happy Halloween. This has been another Geek Out production. If you enjoyed what you heard, hey, we've got a new commentary every Monday. We've got a special episode every Friday. Of course, there's the usual catching up show every Wednesday. And you get book club episodes just about every Tuesday these days. Thanks for listening.